Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 3 of building the Batmobile from the classic TV series. This issue we're starting doing basically the roll bar, the bit down the middle, the bit between Batman and Robin. After looking at fine feathered finks, if they say things like that. The penguin. Information and history of the penguin and the Batman. Case of the Chemical Syndicate from Detective Comics, where Batman was born. I wonder how long it was before they gave him an origin story. I don't remember. I, I obviously remember it happening, but don't remember when it happened in the comics. Probably not until he was in his own Batman comic, but there we go. If you want to pause and read the words, feel free, but I'm just going to get on with flicking through the pages and look at the build. This is my car parts. We've got a big metal chunk that goes in the middle there. It's got wings to fit in there and a light to put in there as well. Fairly simple build this time. All separate stuff, all ignoring everything that we've built so far, which I don't like. I don't like it when things come together. But for now, we're going to end up with this piece that we're then going to put aside for weeks or months to come, I'm sure. But yeah, there we go. Right, let me clear this out of the way and let's get the build done. Okay, we've got quite a lot of parts in this issue. It's another one with the early issues when you get lots to do. Big metal bit, plastic bit that's obviously going to fit on the inside of it, but not quite yet. Other parts to fit, and indeed a single red LED, which is obviously going to be for the flashy light at the top. I think it's flashing. I don't know. I've sorted out 2 screws already because we need to fix these bulbs to our inner frame piece with that bracket. So these, first of all, need to be cut off of the sprues. Actually, I'll do one and then do the others behind the scenes because, otherwise you'll get bored. And there is quite a lot still to do. So we need to cut off these pieces. That then fits through there like so. That's what it says it does. Yeah, there you go. It goes through there. Not sure how much of this silver bit is going to be visible on the outside, so I will make sure I get that cut down as nicely as possible. I'm not going to bother trying to file it because that wouldn't work very well with the chrome plating on there. And that fits then onto here, if I can do it without that popping apart again. Try that one more time. Goes through there and sort of sits inside. There you go. I didn't have it pushed fully through. So we've got that through there. And then the plastic bit, the red bit of that, sits in there like that. So yes, all of the silver bit is on the outside. So that does that 4 times, and then that holds them in place. A bit like that. Doesn't, because I shook it around while I was doing that. Right, let me get that all together, put the screws in, and then move on to the next step. Right, there we go. That's those all 4 installed and looking good on there. Happy with that. Next up, we are fitting the big light, which the outer piece just holds in place like so. Not so happy that that's not screwed in place, but there we go. The inner piece fits in there like that. Then we've got the bulb, which will need to be flattened out. Go. That will go in there, and the wire will come out of that little slot. Make sure that comes through and out enough. That's there, all right. That then goes in there as well, and the wire comes, yes, this way across there. That is held in place with this bracket. That's got to be in there like that. bracket across there like that. The pin in the middle there is going to have to hold to make sure the LED doesn't escape inside there. That way, or is it the other way? It might be the other way up. Got to tell from the picture. Have a look. Which way around is it going to be? It's going to be the other way up because there's a pin there that's going to take. Oh, that goes through there. There's a screw hole. Right, let me have a closer look at the instructions and figure out which way around that goes. Right, yes, it goes that way around, so the pin is in fact facing outwards, and I held that in place with the 2 screws required. That wire is going to come out down here. Now we need to play with the inner piece. We're going to fit the emergency bat turn signal. So yeah, basically we've got a bracket that goes through there, like that. That then goes through there, like that. Double checking, yeah, from the outside, exactly like that. And then handle itself into the end of that. Hold that together. Go. You've got to pull that. If you need to do an emergency bat turn, it will in fact rotate, but that's okay for now. Yep, so that's that bit. Then we go back to this. I'll be jumping backwards and forwards. I don't know. We're going to fit these 2. I'm going to fit one and then do the other one behind the scenes. We've got the little lens piece to put over the top, which I do now. It says to do that after, but I'd rather do it now while I've got, plenty of room to manipulate. So that goes on there. The other one does the other one as well. These are in fact the same. They're not shaped, so it doesn't matter which one's which. That one on there. And these fit into these grooves here. Obviously, they only go one way. Shaping is wrong if you try and put them on the other way. Actually, no, the shaping is correct either way. That's a little bit of an oversight from them. But it does go. Double check. Actually, in the middle of that, so you've got to have a look carefully and see the bulbs are at the back of it, so it is that way around. That goes on there like so. Then we've got 2 of these smaller M screws, which are trying to escape. Might need a smaller screwdriver to do that. No, that should do it. Get that lined up in the right place. And then we can get the screw in the right places. Right. Yeah, I'll do that behind the scenes as well, so I'm not fighting with myself doing that. Let's get those 2 on there. Then we'll see about putting them, locking it up together. Okay, that's those all attached and put in. I did check the fit of this and it didn't fit. I didn't push this bar in nearly far enough. It's actually quite a tight fit in there, but it does go in and then this handle comes down a bit lower basically. So that gives you enough room for this pin to fit into the inside of that bracket there. So the only tricky part now is getting that on there while routing this wire. The wire itself comes out through this hole. So that helps with getting that bit of it done. You've just got to lay it into this little groove here. So it's got to go the other side of that screw hole. And then it's pretty much going to be going where it needs to go anyway, isn't it? So making sure that lines up over there. should be fairly easy fit. So getting that lined up, there you go. And then the wire trapped in place, and then 4 screws, 2 on this end, 1 there and 1 at the other end to hold that in place. So I'll get those in, then we'll have a final look at it when it's done, and that should be another issue complete. And there we go, another issue completed. If you didn't know by now, you'll tell by this bit that it's the Batmobile. It is quite distinctive. So this is obviously the part that sits in the middle between Batman and Robin. So either of them can grab the emergency bat turn if you need to. So yeah, there we go. There we have it. Obviously you've got a light on the top there that will be illuminated. I expect it's going to be flashing, isn't it? But that's wired in, ready to be connected up wherever it needs to go. So yeah, there we have it. Nice piece. And I believe nothing to do with that for a while to go. So we'll put that aside in the box safely until we need it. So that is another issue complete. Thank you very much for watching. Join me for another one very soon. And thanks for watching. Yeah, see you soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now.